Some basics of music. And last week we learned the difference in major and minor triads. Remember, a triad are notes that are stacked on top of each other. So let's have F major, and we'll create a triad. Who can remember how we get a minor triad from a major triad? Mr. Noble.
You lower the third.
Lower the third. Which one's the third? The A?
The one in the middle.
That's right. So now we have that. And now I'll play you an example. So here's the major, and here's the minor. Hear the difference? Okay. Sometimes in music, we symbolize things. We have composers who do certain things for certain reasons. And so, a lot of times, people associate major with happy. But it can turn sad. Ready? Hear the difference? Do you feel sad? And then you get angry. Is everybody hear that? Okay, let's create a song. Picture this. Back at your sophomore year, it's your first day of driving to school. You got a new car. Ready? You wake up, and then you all of a sudden remember that you forgot where you put your keys. And then all of a sudden, Mom finds out. Then things start coming together. And all of a sudden, in your jacket pocket. And everything's going to go perfect, right? And then Mom finds out, and you're even more happy. And so composers use these different aspects sometimes to create emotion. You'll notice, have you ever thought what it'd be like to watch a movie, a scary movie, without the music playing behind you? If you didn't have this,
It'd be like a comedy.
you'd just be sitting there watching a big body of water, not knowing what was coming, right? Does everybody know where that's from? Who knows where that's from? Miss Morris?
Jaws.
That's correct. That's correct. Jaws. That's correct. Okay. We're going to learn something about aleatoric music. Aleatoric music is considered chance music. It's where traditionally the composer left it wide open for the players to do whatever they wanted during that time, within limits usually. And so a different version of aleatoric music in the contemporary world has come to utilize things that, like in the choral music, you wouldn't use your voice for. For instance, snaps, or if you want to create wind. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a little exercise. Put your things down. We're going to start with this row. And one at a time, the rows are going to change. And I want you to mimic what I do. You ready? And I just want you to listen. Keep going. This row, add in. This row, and this row. And this row to switch. This one. And this one. And lightly on your desk or your lap. And this row. And this one. And this one. This one. Wait till it's time. Stop. When you go to the next activity. was it?
Rain.
It was rain. It was a rainstorm. Did you get it? What did the feet symbolize? Thunder. Thunder. Absolutely. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, we're going to watch a couple of clips here to where it's very evident what's going on here. And the first one is Jacob's Ladder, and it is an 8,000 voice men's choir.
Oh,
Let me get right here.
that's too many men in one place. One is enough.
What grade are we supposed to be?
No.
9th to 12th. Listen. Now tell me how what they were doing was symbolic of what they were singing about.
Their pitch was going up.
Pitch was going up.
And they're getting louder.
And what were they singing about? That's right. That's right. Does everybody catch that? Okay, now we're going to look at Eric Whitaker's Leonardo Dreams. Okay, Leonardo da Vinci he was a famous inventor. Some of his things became things that we use today, some not so much. And he had this vision of what today we would be known as an airplane. And so this song is about him doing this. And we're going to start in the middle of it. I hate Mac, by the way. We're going to start in the middle of it. And right now what's going on in the choir is that Leonardo's dreaming this up. And he's getting all these ideas together and he's going to put it up. And when you hear Leonardo take off, or try to take off in his machine, I want you to slip your hand up. Okay? Did you hear it? Now listen. What are the singers doing there? Wind. That's right. Right then, after he leaves, when that little beat was going on, what did you have envisioned in your mind was going on with Leonardo? He was running, trying to catch flight, right? Did everybody catch that? Okay. Now we're going to get out your worksheets that you have. You write your name, of course. You should come up here. Good friend, Cindy. Okay, I want you to answer these on your own. What I'm actually going to do is play for you an example of some things that we just did, that we just talked about. Remember, most of this should be reviewed. I'm sure your elementary school teacher went over this happy, sad examples. So I'm going to play letter A for you. And you write letter A. It's 1, 2, or 3. Ready? Everybody got it? Okay, we'll go on to letter B. And now to letter C. of time on this, but sound effects in songs can be left to the listener's interpretation. Mark what you got, and then we'll talk about it. What do you think, Jonathan?
Yeah, true.
Okay. Okay, good deal. Do you think there's always an idea of what the composer is looking for?
Yeah.
But it's always open to interpretation, right? Okay. Number 5. Aleatoric, there's that word we learned. Sounds can only come from the performer's voice. Harold?
I'm about to say, it come from the music too.
It can come from the music? What are some examples that we learned about today? Right? Snap? Yep. What's another one? That's right. So it can come from other things besides the voice. Okay. Now for the last part, I'm going to play a part of Eric Whitaker's Cloudburst. Take note of the title. It's a hint. And I want you to fill this in. Mr. Knowles, read number 1 for me. Or, I'm sorry, number 6.
What does the snapping symbolize?
What does it symbolize? Exactly what we just did, right? Did everybody get that? Okay, number 7. Who wants to do number 7? Desi?
What instrument is used to symbolize rumbling thunder? It's the bass drum.
The bass drum, absolutely.
But they had a thunder sheet.
They did have a thunder sheet. That's exactly right. Did everybody see that? A piece of metal that was being moved back and forth? Okay. Number 8. Rachel?
Rainstorm.
Rainstorm, thunderstorm. Absolutely. Now, while everyone else was snapping, did you notice what the other people were playing in the sheet? I mean, in the piece.
Handbells.
Handbells. Handbells. What do you think handbells symbolize?
Wind chimes.
Wind chimes? Wind chimes? Absolutely. 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 So those are things that would happen while a rainstorm is going on. So, okay. Good job. That's all I have.